Hi YouTube, and welcome to DC World live stream via YouTube. Never done this before, thought we'd try it out. Hopefully a few of you join us and catch this later. Basically, I'm Paul, run DC World with a team around the world of great people. And DC World is a DC Comics fan site on anything going. So TV, films, conventions, collectibles, absolutely anything. We've been doing this for years, and I thought I'm going to do a bit of a YouTube live stream. Hi, thanks for joining. I didn't realise you get a little live chat thing on here. This is all new for me, so we'll crack on for about 20 minutes, half hour maybe. Basically going to be talking, of course, Supergirl, Legends, Gotham, The Flash and the Green Arrow, all back on our TV screens from this week. Gotham's been going for a couple of weeks already. We'll do a quick run through some of the shows. If I muck up in this video, great, it's staying in because I'm not editing this. This is all going to stay completely live. And thanks all for joining us. So if you're into DC Comics or superheroes or villains, DC World is the site to start looking at. We've got a lot of interviews from this week. Alex, one of our colleagues, was at the New York Comic Con last weekend. He's just flown home, so all the interviews are going online last night and tonight. He's met some great guests like Kevin Conroy and Burt Ward, so check them out on our YouTube later, they're on there. Of course, I've done an interview with Sam Benjamin in the week. That's also on the YouTube channel. He's a star. He should be in the Justice League movie. If he's not been cut, that's going to be amazing. I'm not telling you who or what he's playing. But I had a little sneak peek with him in the week and had a little chat, and there's a YouTube video on there for Sam Benjamin. He's an upcoming British actor, he's done a few things, so check that out as well on our YouTube channel. Of course, check our website out, dcworld.org.uk, and also on the Twitter, get chatting with us on there, @_DCWorld. With no further ado, let's crack on with some great shows that, of course, we've all been waiting for a very long time. And they've all come back on now after the summer break. So first up, I'm going to start with the amazing Supergirl. Supergirl was back for season 3 this week, and gotta say, I'm liking Supergirl. They seem to have upped everything, the effects, and I liked it. Supergirl. Obviously, there's going to be spoilers in this video if you've not seen the episode yet, guys. So just beware. Of course, Mon-El got sent off by Kara at the end of season 2. So she's quite down in this episode. Kara Danvers not so much, but she's more Supergirl and she's staying out there. She's doing everything she can to save everybody. She likes being that character. And of course, we get to see Morgan Edge. He's in it, up against Lena Luthor sort of thing there. He wants to buy out Catco, and then she ends up buying it, and she creates a little enemy with him there. He's got his thumbs in a few things I'm sure we're going to see during the season against Supergirl and whatever's going on. You did see also a great scene where, I've got to say it is a good scene, there's some good effects with Supergirl this week. So the scene where they're having the Supergirl unveiling of the statue, and basically the story, as you all know if you've seen it, is this submarine sequence. She ends up going under the water to grab this submarine that's cloaked because no one can see it with this device, of course, that's been developed. And I may have mucked up and called the other guy Morgan Edge just now, and he's not. Carry on rolling. And so anyway, the other guy has got this device and it's cloaked this submarine and they're shooting missiles at the city, so she flies down to save it and she pulls the whole submarine out of the water. Brilliant scene. I'm liking the effects. Season 3, I think they've seemed to have stepped it up a little bit, whether they've got more budget or not, but season 3 of Supergirl, I'm hoping, does turn it round. I'm really looking forward to the up and coming crossover we're going to get next month as well. That's going to be great. And I'm going to move on from Supergirl and obviously talk Barry Allen in The Flash was back this week. One of my favourites, Staten Arrow, and my family liked The Flash as well, of course. Again, more spoilers here, guys. Carries on after season 3, and basically, yes, Barry comes back by the end of the episode. Spoiler alert. So, Cisco and everyone devise a plan, and they try and get Barry back out of the Speed Force. They think it doesn't work, and he does turn up. Of course, his mind's a bit warped. He don't know who he is, what he's doing. He's writing these symbols everywhere, and they have to look him up in Star Labs. And eventually, it's Iris, of course, saves the day. She puts herself in danger against the samurai, who was like the villain in the episode. To later on find out he's a robot being controlled by the new villain we'll talk about in a minute. So, of course, he sort of wakes up and goes and saves Iris, and he's back as the Flash. Again, the CGI on the Flash this season looks great already. You see a great scene with Wally and at the beginning, and of course you've got Barry's got a new suit, and didn't they step the colours up as well? He looked a lot redder. It was great in the CGI. The CGI actually looked a lot realer this time rather than the last couple of seasons. So I like the CGI on Barry in the new suit. Of course, you had all the wind turbine scene, and he's going through there to save Iris from the samurai. So great scene. Of course, they ended up being a robot controlled by the villain. Now the villain, the Thinker. What did you think of that at the end? That was something a bit different. It sort of seemed to me, it was like a bit Star Wars-y. It was a bit like Darth Vader sitting there. Hi, thanks for joining, people who are popping up on my screen. So, of course, the Thinker's going to be the villain of the season. Obviously, you're going to get a few more there. But what do you think of the villain? Leave some comments below on the videos, by the way. Yeah, I don't know about Thinker there. It's going to be, it went from a bit one extreme then onto this new villain, and yeah, they made him look really good. So, what are your thoughts on the Thinker for the season, and what else Barry may be up against? Of course, next week's trailer of Flash looks great, where it looks like they're testing out some things in the suit Cisco's done, and the suit goes like a sumo suit, whether that's to protect him or not. Looks quite a funny scene from next week, so we shall wait and see. Of course, someone just commented the Thinker is from the future, maybe why it looks really futuristic and a bit Star Wars-y, so that's quite good. I'm going to go on now. I'm going to go in sequence of how the shows come on. So Legends of Tomorrow was next. I absolutely like Legends of Tomorrow. It's a great, fun, new show. Of course, they're using the DC characters, but you don't know the story. They use a bit of history. You get quite a bit of knowledge out of the episodes as well. So I like that. And of course, all the legends come back. And it starts off how it ended, basically, where they crashed. It's a funny show. It certainly is. Prince Mojo, mentioned you there. So it carries on where they crash landing. You had the dinosaur in the city, and the city's all messed up. Big Ben's there, and there's New York. It's all going on, and the new Time View come along. So of course, they have come up against the Time View, a bit like the Men in Black. I found them, to be honest. They had the little flashlight and stuff like this. Sarah Lance is great as well, yeah. I actually want to see more of Ray Palmer as Atom this season. I want him to have a new suit, a decent new suit. I think it's about time Ray got a new suit and we got a bit more of him as the Atom. So fingers crossed for him for the rest of the season. Did hear some rumours he's going to get a new suit, so we'll wait and see on that. I liked where basically Julius Caesar turns up and he's with a Heatwave on the beach somewhere. Absolutely funny. So he lets the guys know. The Time Bureau go and try and sort it out, and then the legends have to go and sort it out. They go and steal the Wave Rider. Thanks for the comments, by the way. They go and steal the Wave Rider and go on their little adventure to go and start correcting all these anomalies that are happening throughout the time. Of course, Julius Caesar was turning up, and they think they fixed everything. So basically, it goes off from there. Quick glimpse at the end. The only one who weren't in the episode was, of course, Maisie, who plays Vixen. But you did get a glimpse of her at the very end of the episode. Of course, the trailers they've shown for the next few episodes, you did see a glimpse of Damien Dark. So make more of that. I'd like to see Reverse Flash come back, but I don't think we're going to see that this season. So Adam Carr has messaged me that I'm on his TV. Hi Adam, hi Rachel, thanks for watching. And so that was basically Legends of Tomorrow. Great funny episode, and yeah, check out Legends of Tomorrow. I think this season's going to be good again. Last season was good. It stepped it up with the villains and the stuff. So I think this season of Legends could be quite good. I don't think we're in for a bad season on Legends this year. So that's going to be good. I'm going to talk now about Arrow. Oliver Queen is back again. Obviously, they changed the day of Arrow. That was on Thursday this week. Arrow was great. Continued from where last season left off on season 5, where Oliver was on the boat with his son, and of course Prometheus. Prometheus kills himself, the island explodes, and you just think, oh, everyone's stuck on the island, so who lives? So basically, everyone's lived apart from Oliver's son's mum. Spoiler alert again. And Thea's not too good either. She's in the hospital by the end of the episode, so you don't know what's going to happen with her. Me, myself, I think she had her time in Arrow now. I think maybe this is the time that Thea could go this season. But I don't know what you think of that with Thea. I think they could bring another character in or use the space there with her. Of course, everyone survived on the island after that. Deathstroke, great to see him back. I know we're going to see more of him this season. Absolutely love Manu Bennett, and I'm glad he's back. Of course, he's Deathstroke. Just seemed a bit weird. There's a bit at the end where Oliver's talking to him in Thea's room, and Deathstroke's going to go off on the lead that Oliver gave him to find his own son. So Deathstroke's going to go and find his son. I reckon we're going to see some of that during the season, hopefully. You're thinking, this guy killed your mum a couple of seasons back, and now you're just chatting with him and helping him out. Seems a bit weird, but would you actually do that if that happened to you? I don't think so. Of course, from there, let's go on to, they got off the island, the Canary, Black Canary, of course Laurel's in there, breaks into the Arrow lair, or the Arrow Cave, whatever you want to call it, and they have a little battle in there, pretty good scene. Diggle's having some issues, firing his gun, as you're well aware if you've seen the episode already this week. Yeah, great episode of Arrow. I like Arrow. That's probably my second favourite one at the moment. Obviously, it's a little bit darker. It's a bit Batman-y, which you'll know how it all started off. So yeah, I liked Arrow this week. Great episode, and of course, next 3 episodes come out look great as well. Hearing that obviously we're going to maybe get a glimpse of Prometheus in the crossover coming up. That's what I've been reading, so that'd be cool to see him. He was absolutely great. And then going on now to Gotham. Obviously, Gotham has been back on for 4 weeks now. Good episode again this week with little Bruce Wayne got the sword or the dagger you want to call it last week in the that was the funniest scene, I've got to say, when Bruce was at the auction to get that last week, and he's up against Barbara, and then she's bidding up to $500,000, and then he shouts out $2 million, and the Penguin's banging the gavel because he wants his money. Sold, sold, sold. I absolutely loved it. It was really funny. Gotham's superb, and I think Gotham's really going to step out this season. Got a bit worried last season, obviously at the end, with Bruce turning into the young Batman, and then he got the mask the other week, the first phase. But I know obviously he's too young to become Batman yet, but I didn't want him to rush it this season, and he's getting a suit this season. I'd like to see a little bit of that explored this season. A bit more of the villains, which I think we're going to get anyway. I think we're going to get a bit of Solomon Grundy as from Butch soon, so fingers crossed. And of course the Riddler, the Penguin, and whoever else they may bring up. I'd like to see Harley Quinn, and I'd like to see the Joker guy back this season. Come on guys, I'd like to see a lot of that. I think the guy who's playing the Joker, he's going to absolutely knock that out of the water. Love the show, the young Bruce Wayne Playboy at the auction. Great stuff. That is exactly the scene I like there of Bruce Wayne at the auction. That was good. So had all this money and the power, and he could bid on this thing and just get it. And then, of course, I'm going to go back onto the episode. So Bruce and Alfred take the dagger to the specialist in this museum. And of course, he ends up getting killed by Ra's al Ghul, or Ra's al Ghul. And his grandson is with Bruce. They're in the museum with this weird bald dog guy villain who's after them, who can track them down. Some good scenes there in the museum. Jim Gordon's there, and he needs to know more what's happening with this dagger and what it can do. And obviously Bruce is letting him know. And obviously at the end, Ra's al Ghul gets arrested and he gets taken to prison, and he smiles at the camera on the way in. So the only thing is, he wanted to go to that prison, and he's got another agenda. So whether he wants to find some people there, I'm sure we'll find out in the next episode or two from that. So again, Gotham was a good episode this week. Absolutely love Gotham. The cast are amazing. A very dark episode, one of the more scary ones with the horrific ending. Exactly, it was very dark, and I think we need a lot of dark, because obviously we've got a lot of light stuff with Supergirl and Legends and Flash. Not so dark, and then obviously Gotham and Arrow a bit darker, but Gotham is very dark. I've got to say, I like Gotham, so keep it going. I do like the darkness in there. We need that after the end of the week. Obviously, that's on the day with Arrow, so it's nice to get that the day after we watch over here. So that's cool. That's all the TV shows. I'm going to quickly mention maybe Justice League. Of course, we are now, what's it today? 15th. It's almost the 17th of October. It's out on the 17th of November. We've got 1 month, and I absolutely can't wait for the Justice League. Let me know your thoughts on that one. Who do you want to see in there? And also, what do you want to see from the Justice League film? The trailers have all looked amazing. Now they've started promoting the characters each week. Got Aquaman last week. I'm sure we're going to get another one this week and so on, up until the film comes out. And they've held off Superman, which has been absolutely great. I know he's coming back. I just don't want to see any spoilers. I just want to go and see the film and be amazed of whatever happens in there. So, what are your thoughts on the Justice League? Prince Mojo loves Gal Gadot. I absolutely love Gal Gadot as well. And I'm just going to quickly mention I'm going to meet them all in December to Ace Comic Con Long Island. If you've not got a ticket or you want to go, check them out. Ace Comic Con or Ace Universe. Give them a Google. There's still tickets left, and that's on Long Island in December, like the 8th, 9th and 10th that weekend. Henry Cavill's there, Gal Gadot's there, Ezra Miller's there, Ray Fisher, Jason Momoa. I can't think of his name at the minute, but the guy who's playing Steppenwolf is there, and there's some wrestlers, but hopefully in the next coming weeks we might get a few more actors. There's a lot of comic book artists there as well, so that's pretty good. But of course I'm going mainly for my DC people, so Prince Mojo, green-eyed monster here. Sorry. Kieran Hines, that's him, that's the one. I couldn't think of the name then. This is the trouble going live. I get a bit tongue-tied, so I hope you like the backdrop. That's all I could throw up at short notice. YouTubed before, but it's editing green screen takes forever, and I don't have time on a Sunday to sit there for hours green screening. So it may be something like this. I may do this every single Sunday. Depends what you guys think of this. And we'll do a weekly roundup for all the week's TV shows and any films or anything going on. Happens to me as well when I go live. Oh, it's not just me then. I'm not doing too bad. Yeah, I've not mucked up as much as I thought I was going to. Of course, check out our Twitter site, @_DC World. Massive competition going on there, guys. It's on the pin post. It's probably over 80 or 90 pounds worth of stuff. One person is going to win. I think it's the first week of November I'm sending it, so you should get it for when the Justice League's out. Massive flash figure, loads of Justice League stuff, and a Superman, Batman, and there's loads of stuff in there. So get in there and get entering. Share it with your friends, share it with everybody, or keep it for yourself. It's one person is going to win the lot. And we've also got another post I'll retweet again tonight, where there's some art prints to win. So they're great, off of a guy on Twitter. Amos Bansal Art, his name is. He's actually donated them, so he's given some art away. I've got that here. So let me know what you think of this video, guys. If I've done well for my first live stream on YouTube. I've done Periscope, I've not done YouTube, so this was all new for me. Cheers, Paul, being a great stream. Thanks, DC Comics Geek. Thanks for watching. I don't know who's watching yet, so I'm sure you'll all let me know later. Of course, I'll come back again next Sunday. I'll try and I'll give the time out, hopefully a bit more better notice next time. It's just I was out today and I managed to get home for 4 o'clock. We love it. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. So this is all new for me. So I like to interact with some of our fans. Of course, we've got a great site. We've got a great team of people behind DC World now, all around the world, in LA, in Australia, Devon, UK, me in Essex, a couple further up north, Adam and Rachel, give you a shout out there. And we've got Claire. And a few more. There's a couple. There's Paul up in Stanford near me. So we're all about. And if you're going to MCM Comic Con at the end of the month in a couple of weekends, we're there. I'm there on the Friday, and the whole team of us, nearly anyway, are going to be there on the Saturday. If you see us, we'll be in our DC World t-shirts, and might have some goodies to give out. I know we've got some Justice League bags, carry bags with. I've got some key rings and some comics and things like that. So if you find us, come and see us. Say hi, get a picture. Get a free goodie. Come and find us, especially on the Saturday. So it's MCM Comic Con on the Saturday. There's about 5 or 6 of us from DC World who are going to be there. So definitely come and find us, say hi, take some selfies. I don't care what you want to do, it'll be fun. I'm just going for a laugh on this one, so it'll be good. We're going for DC World. Check our website out, dcworld.org.uk. A lot of interviews and stuff going on there, and some posts from the team all around the world. And of course we've got the YouTube channel, a lot of stuff on there now. And the Twitter page, I'm very active on there, as you know. I'm on it every single day, and my wife absolutely hates me doing all that stuff because I don't spend enough time, but there you go. So yeah, I'm just going to wrap it up there, guys. If you like our channel, subscribe, and I think that is probably about it for me. Share it with your friends, share it with your family. Anyone who likes DC Comics news or watches the stuff, then get on it. And my wife's the same. It's not just mine then, they must all be like it. I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. We've been 20 minutes, not so bad. I'll try and do 20 minutes, half hour every Sunday. So just going to say to you all, thank you for watching my first live stream. Hope I haven't mucked up too much. I haven't missed anything out. May have mucked a couple of names up in the Supergirl with Morgan Edge. I'm sure one of you are messaging me in a minute and say if I got it wrong, I can't remember. And I'll see you all again next Sunday for another live stream. And also chat on Twitter. So take care, guys, and thanks for watching.